still remember the sentence more clearly than the day it happened. "You're not worth the trouble anymore." He said it like he was explaining a late bill, like he'd already done the math. I was 18. I had a duffel bag on my bed, half full. Sister was in the hallway, waiting for me to clear out so she could move her things in. She didn't look at me. She kept scrolling on her phone like this was a normal afternoon. I packed slowly, not because I was sentimental, because I didn't know where I was going. When I closed the door behind me, my father didn't follow. He didn't ask if I had money, ask if I'd eaten. He went back to watching television. That night, I slept in my car behind a closed grocery store. Second night, I moved to a hospital parking lot. It felt safer, brighter. The third night, I stopped counting. People imagine those nights as dramatic, crying, rock music, staring at the ceiling. Mostly, I worried about gas, worried about brushing my teeth. I worried about how long I could pretend this was temporary. After that, explode into success. It flattened. I worked warehouse shifts, cleaned offices, stocked shelves, learned how to smile without inviting conversation, learned how to be useful without being noticed. I rented rooms, then apartments with thin walls, then, finally, a small place that was mine. No one clapped. No one apologized. Told myself I didn't need that. I built my life like a sealed container. Stable, organized, emotionally airtight. I had friends, dated. I laughed. But I never talked about my father. It felt like talking about a storm that had already passed. Pointless. 12 years later, I had a professional profile online, a simple one. My name, my role, my certifications. Photo where I looked calm and employable. I didn't post personal things. I didn't think anyone from my family even remembered I existed. One afternoon my phone buzzed. A message request. From him. "Didn't know you were doing so well. Proud of you. Maybe we can talk." No apology, no acknowledgement, just pride. As if he'd invested in me. I stared at it for a long time. My first instinct was to ignore it. My second was to write something sharp. I did neither. I opened a blank note and started typing, then deleting, then typing again. I remembered the parking lot lights. I remembered my sister's boxes already stacked outside my room. Remembered asking him once, quietly, if I could stay until I found work, and him not answering. So I wrote back. Not angrily, not emotionally. Factually, I'm doing well because I learned to survive on my own after you asked me to leave at 18 and have support. I didn't have family help. I built this without you. I'm open to limited contact if it's respectful and honest. I'm not interested in pretending the past didn't happen. I read it 5 times. Then I sent it. He replied an hour later. I don't remember it like that. You were difficult. We all had problems. That sentence felt familiar, like the old house. Old silence. I didn't respond. 2 days later, I got an email from HR at my company. They were confirming my emergency contact information for a new contract I'd been assigned to. A large one. Government-related. High responsibility. Higher pay. I updated the form. I listed no family. Only myself. A week later, I found out, through my aunt, father had driven to my old workplace, trying to check on me. Someone there told him I'd left years ago. Then, through a mutual acquaintance, he learned where I worked now, and what I did, and that I was supervising a team, that my name was attached to a major project. Apparently, he sat in his truck for a long time after that. Didn't go in, didn't call, just sat. When I heard, I didn't feel satisfied. I felt strange, like something heavy had finally shifted off my chest. Weeks later, he messaged again, shorter this time. I didn't realize how much I failed you. I'm sorry." I believed he meant it. Also knew it was late. I replied, "I appreciate you saying that. I'm not ready for more than occasional messages. That may change. May not. Please respect that." He said he would. So far he has. We don't talk much. Sometimes he sends photos of his garden. Sometimes I send a thumbs up. That's it. People think healing looks like hugs, like reunions, like tears in kitchens. Mine looked like boundaries in polite sentences. Like choosing distance without hatred, like knowing I survived without becoming cruel. Win. He didn't lose. I just stopped being small in his memory, and finally, in my own.